Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with this special sort of Survive the Hunt. This is the No Limits fun. Don't ask why there are people in the car. They figured they could try this. Well, the initial joke was trying to sneak in the car when I wasn't looking and I'd drive off with them in it, but now the car's full. It's not going to work. It was never going to work at the first place because I spin the camera. Anyway, yes, we're going to do a Survive the Hunt No Limits. The way this works is I have to try and survive for 24 hours of GTA 5 time, same as in a normal Survive the Hunt, while we are being chased by a bunch of incompetent fools. Oops, that's the wrong button. Over there. What we are going to do is go for the other useful button of... Where is it got? Is it just vehicle access? No one. Boop. Everyone gets thrown out. Right, and... Oh wait, we're going to give it a... that's not supposed to happen. Oh no, stop blowing my car to pieces! The blanky machine has been beached! Well, we're not quite out of the car park yet. Ugh. I mean, we're technically not set off yet, so we've got to go until... Well, it's 5 minutes past. Sure. Ugh. Ugh. Still not out of the car. I'm not counting this as a 2-minute head start. I hope they're not. Right, we are away! Jeez. The car is poorly. We're not driving this car. Yeah, well, this has been a start, shall we say. I think that's probably revenge for last time, which is probably fair. Anyway, yes, the way that this is going to work. I've tried to survive while they are giving chase. Now, normally there are all sorts of various rules and regulations on how we make this work, how we balance this, and so on. For this particular round, we throw most of them out. There are still some rules. Of course, there's no map and no names of the players. That's the important part of this. I guess like a bigger section, if you like, they can't use vehicle weaponry. They can't use vehicle lock-on missiles. They can't use machine guns on vehicles. They can drive vehicles that have guns, but they have to be set to machine gun mode. They cannot be in rocket mode, etc. But they are allowed pretty much free reign of vehicles. So there's going to be ramp cars, there's going to be ramp trucks, there's going to be tanks, probably monster trucks, arena war cars. All of that good stuff is going to be around, giving chase and generally causing mayhem. And I'm going to try and survive. Now, and it's not just that sort of vehicle where they could have Formula 1 cars giving chase, which is difficult to shake. The spawn set is complete shod central. Do we have any... I mean, at the moment, literally, a fugitive is the best thing that I have seen as far as a vehicle goes to maybe get away. Now, because of their, well, extensive selection of vehicles, this is going to be very difficult for me. In fact, well, I say surviving for 24 hours, I'll be amazed if I can do this. Okay, well, there was a 9F. There's some high-end cars around. That is what I want. Now, whether... Oh, no, it's not. It is what I want, but... Crap, it has gone. I wanted a bike, but I don't have a helmet for the bike, actually. Just thinking about it, I did want the bike, but now not having a helmet would screw me. Not having a, like, plain helmet would screw me, I think. Do I try it, or do I just drive a 9F and say screw it? I feel like I'm going to just drive a 9F and say screw it on this one. So, as I was saying, getting away is going to be tough, even with a supercar. No, sports car, sorry. It's the 9F. Even with a sports car, going to be tough. Now, the whole rule about, if I drive a sports car, they can, and all that sort of stuff, is irrelevant in this. They've got way faster vehicles than a random sports car they pull off the streets, way scarier vehicles than a random sports car they can pull off the street, so I don't care about that rule, and I need this pace if I'm going to stand a chance. It's kind of about the only sort of little bit of luck that I have here, hope that I have. If we get in a position where we are in a chase, losing them is going to be very difficult. It's not impossible, but it is going to be tough. I'm going to have to try some crazy strategies, I think. I say crazy strategies. I've got a couple of plans, a couple of thoughts. The first is the canals around the buildings. They're going to have, big vehicles. And I think the little alleyways, I could maybe get them stuck trying to navigate around there. At least that is one of the thoughts. And not just that, I can do maybe an age-old tactic. I say an age-old, not the age, but I could do a tactic of if I park my car, if I like handbrake my car into an alleyway, get it wedged, jump out, run away. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to be over that part, but never mind. No one's around. Yeah, I can maybe do something like that to get away. The other one, the plan that I might have to just go for almost immediately and see where we land on it is the ditch into the ocean. Now, we've ditched a car into the ocean and kind of almost got away once. We've ditched a car into the kind of ocean. Well, the last main Survive the Hunt, car got sunk, but that was more to hide evidence than it was to actually get away. We had already got away at that point. It's a risky plan if they see me go into the water, which in this one they're likely to. It's tough for them to know where I'm going to pop out, but they're also going to know the rough area, and swimming, it takes a long time to swim anywhere. So, I don't know, I should have got rebreathers, but I haven't. Thank you to those that said about the rebreathers, I've completely forgotten about them. In the last Survive the Hunt, it is a good point, is that we can use a rebreather to be able to, well, hold your breath underwater for much, much longer. Oh, I don't have any. I wasn't prepared. I don't know if I can buy any. Maybe? I don't actually know. Does it count as like a special sort of ammo? I presume not, though. I don't know, worth a try. You can get it from, like, the ammunition. However, you can get it from there, however, I can't currently. Right, we are into the paranoia, wait for something ludicrous to turn up. Place your bets, wonderful audience. What are we going to see first turn up? Is it going to be a ramp vehicle? Is it going to be a pink I think someone's driving one of them. Is it going to be something flying? I don't know. It might be. It could be any or all of the above. Well, no, not all. All at once. All at once would be terrifying. There is no doubt about that. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, it's been surprisingly quiet. I'm expecting mayhem. When we've done No Limits before, what you get is often carnage. What you often get is carnage to the point where the hunters make it difficult for themselves. They're so busy creating mayhem that mayhem gives them issues because there's cars everywhere and they can't keep track of whatever's going on. I'm not sure what this traffic does here. The outside lane is for straight on, yet this lane here is for straight. I feel like this is going to be a crap. I'm going to take a right, mostly because I feel like we're going to have an issue with the AIs here. That's a slightly weird junction. Like, why would it have us merging immediately the other side of that? I don't know. That seems weird to me, but who am I to question? To be fair, there's a turning somewhere that's actually screwed me over once in the past. Only once we were caught out by it. There's a marking on the road that says you can turn down a road, only for you to actually, if you turn down it, it's a one-way street. And there is the first vehicle spotted was a flip car. So there we go. Well done, anybody who put money on the first vehicle being spotted being a ramp car. Now, you will probably notice that I'm going to stick mostly to the northern part of the map for this, at the moment anyway, until things go wrong. The reason is pretty simple. I am driving a 9F, which tends to spawn around these parts of the map. As you saw from when we set off, we saw crap cars, and then all of a sudden, exciting vehicles. Why did that not have lights on? Did that just not render in? That's weird. There's not one of them. I don't know why that didn't have its lights on and then turned them. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that's just a weird rendering in thing. What the hell has gone on here? Was there a explosion? There are cars turning lights on and off back there. There's loads of cars without lights on. What is going on here? Very confused. I just don't understand. I really don't understand what's going on around there. It's just a weird bugged little junction. We've had time of day bugs go on with multiplayer, with the races, but never normally in free roam. We've done races where for one person you load up and it's nighttime and everyone else it's day, and it's sometimes raining for one person and not for others. I seem to be the lucky git who gets away without rain on those ones. There are more cars without lights on. That's really weird. We've only seen one ramp car. I don't know how I'm getting away with this at the moment. We are a bit on the extremities of the map, but it's not like I don't go round here plenty. We're not in the main interior. Okay, so everyone is putting the roof... Oh no, they're putting the roof up. I was about to say, well, we'll put the... Actually, no, I want to put the roof down now. I thought I saw the car with the roof going. I thought, oh yeah, you know what, we'll do what the AI are doing. now I've committed to having the roof open. Hopefully it'll go today soon. One of the things with the roof, I talked about this a little bit before, but in case you haven't watched one of these in the past, you may think having the roof open is a bit silly. It leaves you quite exposed, and potentially yes. The thing is, well, the character looks quite different, so unlikely to spot that. Not impossible, but unlikely. And the other thing about it is if my car is the only one with the roof up and everyone else's roof is down, it looks very, very odd. So there is that. Right, so we've got Mayhem going on here, we're just going to ignore. There is a Deluxo there that I don't want to have a tangle with particularly. It's not very quick, the Deluxo, necessarily, and they are horrible to drive. It's just bobbled its way down here. Oh, try and do better steering than that, and the Deluxo's had a spin. Oh! It's fine. Oh dear God. Well, I guess we're just going to drive. We're going to ignore that. That is not the sight that you want to see when you are driving around in a tunnel. You do not want to see a dump truck suddenly heading towards you. Now, one of the problems I've got is my car has been hit. My car has lost some taillights. Now, a lot of vehicles around here are missing lights. So this lot here, the cars that are around there that witness that, will be able to see, will know that that's what's happened. The rest of the map might not be able to. They're really checking that Premiere. Premiere, I think. Apostrophe, I'm not sure. Okay, well, it's only the Deluxo that's checking that. I don't know who's in the Deluxo, but you're going to wish I wasn't watching for that one. That was quite embarrassing. 10 out of 10. Flying has gone on there. I need a new car now. It's not what I want. It's not what I want, not what I needed there. But yeah, I've got to change my vehicle because like the brake lights thing is less likely to get, like, damaged cars are less likely to get pinged during this because there's so much chaos. There's so many vehicles get broken that people are not going to notice. Well, you can't notice everything damaged because everything is damaged at this point. There's so many cars broken and it's so easy for somebody to have gone flying past and break a car. I say that, and if I'm in an area of clean cars and mine's the only one busted, it might give it away, but I do still want to change cars. It's just slightly less of an essential act as some others. Do we look like we're in the clear at this section? What I'm going to try and do is I want to get under the bridge here, and then I'm going to park my car, and we've got a 9F behind us. My plan, I hope, is that we can do this. Go yoink! Thank you. I shall take that 9F away from you, and I will have a nice, fresh, clean 9F. The only downside is my turning up here. I have gone a way that I'm not really allowed. Well, I've gone to the edge of where I'm allowed to go, so I'm going to have to do a U-ey on the motorway, which I should not be doing. It is bad. It's bad if any aircraft around, which I can't see any. But yeah, this is literally really as far as I can go. I ideally wouldn't go here, but it's just the way the motorway heads. I can't make a turning off sooner. Okay, onto the motorway we head. Don't see any aircraft around. We saw the seaplane? No, it was a seaplane. No, it's not the little dodo, the big plane. Like, I don't know what to call it. I don't know aircraft, full stop. I don't know any of the GTA DLC ones because I just don't do anything with them. They're so expensive and they never get used. The only one I care about is the one that looks like the Vulcan bomber. I can't remember what it's called in here, but that one's cool. The real Vulcan bomber is awesome. And that's the only one I cared about that was added. The rest of them I don't care. I just have no interest in planes, really. Well, no, tell a lie. Interest in planes, real life, they're cool, interesting. GTA, there's not really much to do with them. So yeah, just have less of a care about them. Okay, well, we're sat around the motorway. I want to get off the motorway, but I'm not sure downtown here is the place to do it. I feel like this motorway strategy has been pretty good as far as staying out of trouble goes. We found a cluster. We found a cluster of hunters that were checking, but we got through that no problem. We got launched, but nothing terrible. One of the things I've got to be really careful of, actually, that I did when I got launched, but didn't think about. I thought I saw an aircraft there, but it was just a bit of a signpost. If I do get launched into the air, I've got to not move the wheels. Unless I think unless I'm going to explode, I've got to not move the wheels of the car, because that could be a giveaway. If they see a vehicle like twisting in the air, they're going to think, that's a player, straighten it up. And I did do that with the... It's just instinct was to grab the 9F and try and sort it out. What is going on with these lights? So my thought about the damage and broken lights may not be as much of a problem if the AI is doing weird things with cars. So the lights are just not coming on, do you think? It's not going to be long until it's daylight. Well, say that it's 3 AM. Oh, dump truck again. Dump truck is just cruising the motorway, as is the big aircraft. I'm going to go the way the Comet did, down here. Hoping that if I acted like the Comet, which I did, maybe we can be in the clear. Don't know where that Deluxo is. I'm focusing on making sure we get around this corner nicely. Where is that Deluxo? Deluxo's gone. The fact that Deluxo's gone actually makes it worse than if it was still there behind me. I don't know where it's gone. Maybe I saw something on the way. I'm back on this bloody motorway again. Not where I wanted to go, but it's where I've... Is that a player? What the hell? It must be. That Comet must be a player car, but the question I've got to ask is why? So it's got to be a player car. I don't think I've ever seen the AI go into one of those bits. I think it's Lado. Looking at the character model, it looks like Lado, but I don't know why they would be going for this. I think we're in trouble, mostly because the AI ballista, or the AI ballista came up alongside me and alongside the Comet. So I don't know what they're planning. They're planning something here. And we do not have time here to wait. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little sneaky here. We're just going to go lights out. If that Comet follows us, there's nothing else around. If the Comet follows us, then we know it's one of them. If it doesn't follow us... Oh, I've beansed it because I had a spin on my own. I'm a plank. Where the hell are they? Did anything even see where I went? Sorry, don't mind me. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's happened there. That's so bizarre. That's so weird. I feel like that looked like Lado's character model. It looked like player clothes. It didn't look like AI clothes. But the reaction was weird, and the idea, the driving around the motorway was I followed that Comet for a while. And then the seaplane, I'm not sure if we've bolted unnecessarily there. I'm not at all sure. We may have done. We may have bolted completely unnecessarily there. I feel like we've at least done it safely. The spin was dumb. I'm annoyed at myself for that spin. I really shouldn't have done that one. However, yeah, the rest of it went relatively well to plan. Are we being followed? That is the big question I have here. Yes. Yes, we were. I'm very wedged. The problem I got now is if I jump out of here... Right. Small problem. A, they see me, I'm dead. B, how the hell do I get out of here? If I walk out of here, we get killed. If I drive out of here, we're probably going to get seen. If they don't spot me heading in here, are they going to think I've gone somewhere else? Are they going to think... They're not going to... So the flying car is going to not... The flying car's check this bit, so that I'm working on the basis. Right. Brain, logic, thinking, working, going. Cogs are a whirring. The flying car has checked this part of the tunnel. It's going to have gone through here and not seen me, so they're not going to presume that I'm in the bit of the tunnel that was just checked. Hiding my car there was a genius plan. It jumped down, it obviously didn't see it. The camera wasn't pointing the right way or whatever. So they're going to think I've gone somewhere else in the subway if they think I'm in the subway. That's fine. Now, the difficult part for me here is how do I get out of here? If we drive out, if we walk out, we can at least shoot, but if we shoot our way out, but if we're on foot, we're also vulnerable. We drive out, I mean, whichever way we get seen, we're in trouble. I guess if we're in a car, we've got speed. If we're on foot, we've got firepower. I feel like firepower might be the way to go. Or do I go out that way at all? Or do I go back the way we've... Do we risk leaving the tunnel, or do we believe there are cars still flying around, hovering in... I think they're more likely to be in there. At least on the motorway we have options. I feel like that's good. Let's have a check. Don't see anything. Okay. Well, that was foolish of me. I don't see anything around here. Now, the issue, of course, is the heavy damage on the front of my car. We're traversing the same bit of the map, and I do apologise for that. That is not part of the plan, it's just the direction we've been pointing in, the way that we are heading. I spot a Banshee up here that I want to get. I need a new car. We can't stay in this 9F. Orange stripe is a bit on the nose. That being said, I'm at the point where literally I need a new car. I've got to do these car swaps quickly because there's so... Oh, no, Simeon. Simeon, this vehicle is not for you. This is for me, and I need a Leicester buddy at this moment in time.
Hey, how can I help? Okay, my friend.
I felt the orange stripe might give me away, but I just wanted a quick car that wasn't a bloodied Audi at this point. So I feel like this is a risk, but it's a risk in a different way. I can't believe I'm actually still alive this long in this chase, to be honest with you. The no limits ones are sketchy as anything. They always are. Is that a pink Prius I saw on the bridge? I think it was. I don't know. I can't be sure there. We have spent a lot of time on the motorway here, which has, I think, helped me quite a lot. I'm going this direction. I'm just going to traverse here, and I'm going to just stay. I'm going to stay out of trouble. I'm going to not do anything stupid. We're going to keep as far away from everyone as we possibly... Well, I say from everyone. We're going to make as much ground as we can on where we were last sort of thought about, if that makes sense. So, yeah. We're going to go up the other end. We'll go basically where we went at the start. That was English. There was a word in there that made some kind of sense. It wasn't very good sense, but it did make sense. I don't want to come off here because police station is kind of close. I can hear sirens. So we're just going to sit on the motorway. I'm happy to sit on the motorway. I feel like it could be funny to grab a truck. They would never expect it. The thing with a truck, I mean, I've done this before. We did it in a video I did a little while back. That was why I don't try that sort of plan. The thing with a truck is it doesn't get thought about. You are correct, it doesn't. No one ever thinks about me driving a truck. The difficulty is, all it takes is anything to give you away, and it doesn't have to be anything I've done wrong even. It could just be an AI doing something dumb. The truck gets spotted, and there's nothing you can do. I get spotted at a Banshee, I have a chance. Even against ramp cars, flip cars, and all of that sort of nonsense, I have a chance, because the Banshee is quick. In a truck, you're strong, sure, but 4, 5, 6 cars can push you and stop you, and then you're shot to pieces. The only way to get away with a truck is ditch it in the ocean, if you can make it that far, or the whole block and alleyway. I've always wanted to do the block and alleyway, but it's so difficult to be. You've got to be in the right place at the right time, do the exact right manoeuvre while under huge pressure, while being pushed probably by other cars. It's such a difficult manoeuvre to pull off. It'd be awesome if it worked, but I just don't trust that it would. That is how I am currently feeling. This feels like we've been going for hours, if I'm honest with you. This feels like we've been surviving. I feel like I'm near the end of a survive the hunt at the moment. That's how frayed the nerves are on this. I think it's worse because, yes, we're not blowing up the prees. There's less close calls, but the close calls that happen here are so deadly. I think that's what makes it more difficult, and that's what makes it worse. Like that flying car, if that had looked just a different way, we would have been in so much trouble. Or this thing. I think I might be in trouble here. I've just got to wait it. I've just got to wait it out. I've got to hope that they piss around and nudge each other enough that they're going to ignore... Because they're going to have left so many wrecked cars around the place that one more ain't going to matter. One more makes no difference to them. And I can't move. I can't move because there's a flying car, and there's a thing with a water cannon. There's a bomber around the place. Please don't piss around on this road. The good news is the other thing is still spawned. And the other good news is how I acted when I got hit was identical to the... Oh, look at that. 10 out of 10 hit on the pre. How I acted was actually very similar to that ballista, so that was fine. I just didn't know what to do with my car, because I was on the brakes at one point, but then I realised, of course, we're going backwards in GTA. It's actually reversing further down the road, so... Yeah. I don't know about any of that. I don't know how that went. The Vulcan bomber's coming around. We did change the rules, for those of you that saw it. The very first No Limits, I got killed by the bomber. When at the start of the video, they'd made a joke about if they could get me with the carpet bomb, and I said, sure, go for it if you can do it, that's fair. Now we've changed it, they're not allowed to carpet bomb it anymore. They are allowed to fly around with it and use it as a scout. So yeah, there's that. Why are they playing Demo Derby on this one bit of road? No wonder they can't bloody find me, because they're playing Demo Derby on this one bit of road. I can't do anything here. I can't move. I can't move. I can't go anywhere. I've now been put on the road. I'm going to get exploded here. I fear. We're going to get exploded by something. If you could get me up to the top there, that would be awesome. I have a pretty bad feeling about this. Yeah, that's my pretty bad feeling about this. Ah! I was really hoping they were going to ignore it, but the monster truck landing on it. I should have gone. If I go, I get chased anyway. If I stay, I just hope they're going to play Demo Derby somewhere else. Damn it. That's unlucky. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I could have done in that one. If we'd gone, we get shot in a different way. So yeah, at that stage, I just check the helmets when I think about it. No, I only have dumb ones. I guess that one could kind of work, depending on what I got. Yeah, that's annoying. I mean, fair play. It was a good round. It was a good round, but it was always that one. Yeah. Maybe I should have gone when he got nudged off the edge. I was really hoping he was going to go over the railing, but I think I was kind of a little bit screwed at that corner anyway, sadly. Ah, god damn it. It was good. Just not quite good enough, unfortunately, from me, or for me. Now, I could leave it there in terms of a video, but it makes for a rather short one, and as ever, people can figure out. Not that anyone's really expecting me to have won No Limits one of these, but you can see from the timestamp that I don't survive. So instead, what we've got an extra for you in this one. Decided to have a second attempt at trying to survive the whole No Limits thing, and well, it's also just as crazy as the first in completely different ways. Not only have they got the big weaponed vehicles, but we've also got things like Formula 1 cars. We've also got high-end supercars they're allowed to drive, which are going to be very, very quick. Is there anything there? No. I was going to see if I could find something to steal, but yeah, they're going to have very, very quick vehicles at their disposal, which is why, for this, we are going to borrow a high-end vehicle. And the whole rule's about they can upgrade their cars depending on what I have. It's irrelevant in this. They have way faster vehicles than this anyway, so yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be driving quick stuff because I need this to stand a chance. I saw a police car, which is why I just dove in here.
How can I help?
Get rid of the wanted level,
no problem.
please.
I'll get them off your back.
I'm so used to dealing with bloody simian cars. It's just instinct by now. Anyway, what was I saying? I've got distracted. Yeah, vehicles. I'm going to be using high-end stuff here. It's the only chance I have of getting away, realistically. I mean, even with this, getting away is going to be super difficult. My chances, my best bet is going to be, well, there's a couple of things that we can do. my most likely course of action is going to be a dive in the ocean, as dumb as it sounds, or the canals. Try and bail out around the canal area, get the vehicle, like wedge the vehicle in gaps and something like that. We might be able to buy ourselves some time. I just realised I haven't changed my clothes. Let's go. We're not the Sneaky Blakey today. We are just general character. They're going to have more aircraft, maybe. They might not have more aircraft, and you know, that is true. They might have different aircraft. There's probably not going to be a blimp. There's better aircraft than a blimp for this kind of thing. And being a no limits, they're probably going to go for something better than a blimp. As funny as the blimp is, yeah, the blimp is there because it's balanced as far as aircraft go, relatively speaking. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what we're going to come up against here. It could be all sorts. It is going to be all sorts. My vehicles generally don't last long in this. We're going to get hit by trucks and flip vehicles, and my cars are going to tumble through the air. Now, this chaos can work in my favour. We have seen this before. Pure chaos can help me, because there's so much going on. The hunters aren't always going to see if a car, or they're not going to care if a car is broken, a car's missing a light. Well, a flip car probably just knocked it off, because that happens so often, and the AIs freak out so much that it is more difficult to see what's going on. Equally, they can accidentally kill me. You know, as I said at the start, the chances are I'm going to be killed by being launched or squished by something that I can't necessarily avoid. It's a difficult one, because there was probably going to come a time where I'm either going to have to try and hold my nerve and stay still, or I'm going to have to bolt and know that in bolting I'm likely to be in trouble. Or I'm potential for some big trouble for me. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. We haven't seen anything yet. I've got the radio on, don't want that, don't want my character dancing around. Again, I've talked about this one before, but in case you haven't watched one of these for a while, the character, if you have the radio on, the character does a little dance sometimes. Not all the time, but will do. Now this, on its own, does not denote you as a player. The AIs will do it as well. The problem is that doesn't matter. You see, the thing is, if a hunter spots a character, for example, doing something a little bit odd, well, they're going to investigate. And I may or may not be able to pull off the bluff of, you know, being an AI well enough. And even if the initial action is a natural one that an AI does, the fact that I've been investigated anyway, it doesn't matter. That's why we'll turn the turn the radio off. Yes, turn the radiator off. That'll stop us from dancing. Sure, why not? I see no flaws with this logic. Yeah, who knows? We'll see how it goes, really. We're going to head our way over here, and we're going to head off the motorway. I don't know whether I want to be on the motorway or not. The motorway is one of those things. It's potential. There is potential for it to be fairly safe because there's a lot of cars. But I mean, we may see vehicles running around at high speed down there. You know, you could send a flip car the wrong way down the motorway, which would work. But also, if you do that, the flip cars get broken really quickly. Like, if we can survive the opening few minutes, they're probably going to be out of ramp cars and stuff. You can't repair them normally, can you? Just thinking, I don't think you can like take them to a custom shop. I think they have to go back to Pegasus, right? If I remember my GTA incorrectly. Go on then, FQ2, you can go past. I think that's how it works anyway. So they can do that, they are allowed to do that, but it just wastes them time. So I don't know if they break a flip car, whether they're going to go call in a different one, what they're going to do. I don't know. I'm not sure. We will have to. Oh, someone. Oh, Lado. Lado blew up my readable car. What was it called? How have I forgotten the name of the death race? Did the death race car? It was Frankenstein's Mustang. Did it have a name? I feel like it did. You know what? I'm ignoring me. Yes, I am ignoring me. You should too. I don't know. Maybe it did have a name. I feel like it must have done, but who knows? If it did, I've forgotten it. We're going to sit in traffic with our Viper. Well, we've got a Viper, we've got an SLS, we've got an R8, and we've got an Aston Martin Rapide. We've got and a Corvette, and well, the Blister. What is it? Like a Civic, kind of at the front. This is quite the convoy of supercars. There was an awesome car meet somewhere going on. One hell of a car meet at the beach at 3 AM in the morning. What is the time? Oh no, not even 3 AM. It's just midnight now. Where the hell am I going? I don't really know. I don't really have a plan currently. We're just going to kind of cruise around. I mean, out here it's quite quiet. I kind of like this bit of the map. It's kind of secluded. This is not the bit of the map that you kind of sort of pass through. This is the bit you go to check this area, but it's not a bit that you just sort of randomly pass through. Not very often, anyway. Of course, I don't have any of the prees to deal with in this one. The reason is pretty simple. This is more than difficult enough as it is. I don't need something else to make it more difficult. I don't need the added problems. But yeah, it's tough enough trying to lose cars as it is, let alone if we deal with blowing up prees. Oh, and there's an Infernus as well. Cool. Oh, there goes one of them. I just saw it. Something whizzed past, so that's got, yeah, it has had a crash. It's a flip car. Please, AI, we're going to get ramped any second. Surely that's not going to pass up the opportunity to ramp 3 vehicles. I mean, it might. It would be foolish too. What are they doing? They changing? They're going to go grab the Comet? They're just going to beat up a Comet. What the hell are they doing? What has that Comet done to them? Well, whatever it's done, it has been launched to orbit. I don't like this. Oh, definitely don't like this. Please don't explode. For God's sake. Well, that's the end of my Banshee. I told you my cars are not going to last long in this. Oh, where was the Infernus? I thought there was an Infernus around here. Oh, for God's sake. I so nearly shot the police car. What the hell was that? Something has just gone wrong in the office. What the hell? Something just went crash and I'm not sure. I think a cat was asleep on a box and rolled off the box and scared the crap out of itself. Can I find somewhere to just like stand nonchalantly and check? Abaddon, you alright, buddy? You won't have heard that, sadly. There was a little meow came from a kitten. Abaddon, you all good? What the hell did you knock over? I'm not 100% sure, but I think Abaddon did something. Regardless, it seems okay. I can't check. Bloody hell, what was that? Something has just got fired to absolute space there. Oh, the blue comet is there! Please just piss off from this area. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Why is my mental state rising? I had nothing to do with anything around here. Everything's playing Demo Derby around me for a second bloody time. We're going to get hit by a flying pissy. If we get killed by a flying car coming off of a ramp vehicle, not only would it be amazing, be really, really annoying. I'm in so much trouble down here. I don't know what to do from this point. Like, what the hell am I going to do from this point? I think me on the analog stick there might have just given myself some trouble. Is that an AI car? That is an AI car. What the hell can I do here? Am I clear, do we reckon, to go down here? Around? Oh, I can't get my character out of that area there. Get out of the way. This is being grossly unfair, I would like to point out. I can hear... okay, the field of view is really annoying. I can hear Mayhem, I just can't see the bloody Mayhem. Is there actually any way out of it? There's no way out of it. They could go over that, but they're not gonna... You're not gonna see me down here easily. I can definitely hear high-powered cars. I feel like I've got myself stuck in a bit of a corner. I feel like we're kind of snookered ourselves. Because if I leave here without a gun drawn... I mean, it'd be wonderful if that opened. Doesn't. Okay. Let's just go have... I mean, my hope is that if there's so much chaos going on, they might not be looking if they happen. I mean, I don't even know if they're still going to be around this area. That's the problem. I hate being on foot in these. It's so difficult to know how to deal with it. I mean, I see a comet. If I can get to that comet, I'm going to be pretty sorted, I think. But I've got to try and I've got to get to the comet and hope that there is no one to see me get in the comet. I love that the blue comet hasn't despawned. That's what started this. The blue comet started all of this mayhem because somebody stopped to investigate it. And then they farted around. Please be unlocked. I mean, if this could be unlocked... It isn't. Shut up, shut up, shut up, please. Come on. Oh, well, okay, no. Really? I will not drive a bloody C amongst ramp cars. A C? No, not a C. A Premiere or apostrophe or a stroke, or I don't care anymore. It's irrelevant. It's not important in this. I need something better. Especially need something better than a doorless... I got too impatient on that. Okay, I've got to do something here. Stop in the name of Survive the Hunt. Nope. Okay, fine. Fine. I didn't want to get run over by it. That was the problem. Yeah, well, screw it. I'll just go for a wander. Sure, I'll just walk. I mean, I can actually go walk through the canals, I guess. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Actually, it's not a bad idea, you know. Sure, well, there are no limits one is the one that I survive on foot for the bloody longest. Of course it would be. The one that is literally the most dangerous possible. Yeah, it'll be fine. I can definitely not see a way this is going horribly, horribly wrong. What are you? Ballista, don't want that. I say that. Like in a normal Survive the Hunt, I'd be saying, yes, Ballista, good. We'll go for that. That'll be fine. What is that up there? That's that concept car thing. I don't know what it's called. I want to say it's an Aston Martin, but it could be a Lamborghini, the glass thing. I don't know. I have no idea what it's called in the game. I've never seen it. I don't know if it could see me. Nope, that's not the dive button. Can I not dive in here? Wait, why can I not dive? I swear I could dive. I swear I figured this out last time I was doing it. It was the bumper button. Okay, I think I saw one of their cars around there. I can definitely hear a lot of chaos. Maybe this water here isn't deep enough. If that's the case, I'm really in trouble. I can hear cars going. I can hear cars that sound like they're quicker than just a normal car. Can't see anyone. Can I dive here? No. I don't like not being able to dive. That's pretty sure I just heard a car crash above me. Please tell me that car was empty. Wasn't. Well, how the bloody hell am I getting out of here? I don't know how they didn't bloody shoot me either, to be honest with you. Or why they didn't shoot me at that point.
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. No problem.
How did they come from, though? How the hell did they get down here? They must have followed me down here. Somehow. I feel like we're in a tunnel. We are quite safe in terms of our sheer firepower here. Oh, crap. Well, let's see what they can do about raiding this area. I can see the flares. Oh, there's a Stromberg. Oh, got rid of it. Stromberg's gone. How do I get out of this part, though? That is the better question. Is there anyone over there? Not that I can see at the moment. I have got the range on them at this point. We've currently got just a shootout. Survive the Hunt has turned into a shootout in a tunnel. That was the end of Revs. There was definitely another car somewhere in there. We've got a big wanted level problem at the moment. I can't get out of here at the moment. I can't get out of here. They can't really get in here. Not easily, at least. Okay, I think that's Revs has respawned and is in ghost mode, so they are out of it. They've got to go in passive mode because otherwise they end up killing the same person again. Oh, missed. Got them! Danger Band's out! Right. Oh, I'm a terrible shot. This is the problem. I'm not actually a combat gamer. Right, better idea. We gotta go. Now, the thing that I've got on my side here is not a submersible. Can I actually be run over by one? I have legit no idea. They have got a better chance of catching me here than in any other Survive the Hunt if I go for a swim, by virtue of they have more vehicles to use. But it's very murky down here. Are you going to even see where I am? I don't know. Maybe. Lester, I can't. I would call, but I kind of can't. A little bit. It's a little bit problematic. Down, down, dive, dive. Right. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Body armor, heavy armor if I don't have it already. I don't have a clue. We're quite poorly. Surface dive. I don't actually know where I am. We're currently farting around. I can't see a thing. We're at the bottom of the marina, but I don't know where out is. I can't go too far down because I will drown. They've got something with a blinky light on over there that I don't want to deal with. Whoop! Can I climb on it? Maybe. I don't know where anybody is. We've got to get out of here somehow. Right. Plan. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know where anyone is. I can't see it. I also can't look at this moment in time. They have got... Oh, why can I never get to the bloody menus well enough? Okay. Oh, we're going to get knocked off of that one. That's really annoying. We're going to get run over. Oh, we got run over by a sub. I've never been run over by a sub before. I didn't think they got a car up there. That's why I wasn't looking behind me. I was trying to get a rocket to shoot down the aircraft, but I couldn't in the end. Damn it. Yeah, I don't quite know. I guess somebody must have seen me go down into that sort of tunnel area. Maybe we shouldn't have left the tunnel? Maybe? I feel like if we hadn't left the tunnel, they would have eventually just had numbers. Because, I mean, okay, I'm not a great shot. I'll be the first to admit that. I should have done better at shooting whoever was shooting at me. Slightly annoyed at myself in that one. Could have and should have been better. But even if I'd taken that one person out, all they need is like 2 or 3 people to get there, and I can't take all out at once. I got no cover in that tunnel either. So yeah, we had to do something. Unfortunately, they have too many. In a no limits, they have too many vehicles to help deal with the water stuff. And yeah, once I got out, there was so much going on I couldn't quite deal with. So there we go. It was spectacular. There is no doubt about that. It was spectacular. First person ever to be run over by a submarine. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.